Italian as it gets.
Can't
Tony,
believe
what's
you'd
your
say
last
something
name?
like that. Come on, don't get federal with me here. It's not about me.
Well, I just want to know how Italian you are. You know, maybe our families knew each other back in the day.
Last name is Paparato.
Never heard of him. Is that like the guy who started Papa John's?
No, not at all, boss.
Oh, fair enough.
Just say who's there, bro. Who's there? Who's there?
God damn, they're taking forever.
Come on, what's going on here?
I feel like they're kicking off.
Put mascara on.
Yeah, it's probably a disaster down there. When we were walking up
Yeah.
the stairs, you could hear him screaming from 50 feet.
Yeah. Couldn't even get a word in down there. It was crazy. How we doing down in the cells? We ready for the attorney?
Hey, bro.
Received.
All right, come on.
Come on, Tony. Tony, are you wearing Skechers?
No, sir, these are Adidas.
I can already hear him.
Come on, talk to our lawyers together. You know, just in the same interrogation room.
And me.
And Victor.
That's cute.
Yeah. Thank
Put
you.
y'all in there. No worries.
Thank you. No.
Oh, one, what's your 20?
Thank you. And they are.
Officers, please let us
Okay.
speak to our client
They want
now.
to be, is this Johnny?
You got your
It is.
You got your license?
Yeah, they'd like to talk
Sir,
they all
talk
like
to,
talk to you at once, if possible.
You need to talk to the other officer about that. We explained
I
it
can
very well,
read them off
sir.
their charges if you want to walk over.
It's my assistant.
Dang,
My
he good?
assistant. Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Mr. Johnny
we're in the
Dang.
interrogation room.
Of course.
I didn't
Might
say a
give us
word,
some space.
Tony. I didn't say a word.
Did he say I
We'll
have to
start-
whisper?
Make sure y'all whisper.
How do I, what do I got to think about to whisper again?
Think about your your apostrophe muscle.
It's the little squiggly next to your one muscle.
What?
Mine's the button before the inner muscle, right above the inner.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Alright, cool. Start from the farthest left and work our way this way.
Yeah, it's not working.
These officers.
Hey, could you do them all over there? And like get them in, can we put them in
Yeah,
this
can we
cell too?
please do that? Can we just put them all
Yeah.
over here?
Yeah, hey, come over here. If you run, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm not even gonna tell you to stop. Come over here.
You said it wasn't working?
Now, hold on one moment.
You'll notice it. You'll notice if it works. If you look,
That lower there.
if you see in your eyes, you know, you see that little.
Yeah,
when you
you
talk,
don't
you see
get
the
the
yellow
ass,
pop
you don't
up
get,
in your
get
eyes,
what
the
you
bottom
want when
left,
you push me out of my car, bitch.
the yellow little headset looking thing.
Dickhead.
You'll know it works when that gets smaller, when it's real small. It goes
Right next to
from
Left side of
half
your one
to
muscle.
full to like quarter.
Yeah, one brief moment.
Hey, Brown
why is it
wanted
not
me to
changing?
tell one of you guys that you're a fake Tuscan lawyer. I guess he wasn't able to tell
That's
you.
fine. So we need
That
one-
was
you
not-
mind giving us a little
Yeah,
space?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
How we doing?
One moment. Yeah, I didn't save it? No, I'm not. No, but it's set up the way. Yeah, wait, it's there. Beautiful. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful.
You here representing Mr. Tomasi as well?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Come back here, please.
Can I come?
We'll be right back.
Is there a way we can get both of our clients in the same room?
Well, because there's 3 of them.
Okay.
Potentially not. You mean because you can talk to both of them right there.
Valentine, you don't mind?
How we doing?
How
we doing, boss?
I'm going down. I'm
Very
doing
smooth,
serious time, guys. I'm
conversation.
We're waiting for you.
Well,
We're
I'm
all
gonna be
waiting
honest,
for you.
I'm
I'm gonna be about
you guys know
15
he's
months,
getting
but listen, I got it all coordinated, all right? I got something under the table that I got going on, all right? So don't worry about me.
That,
Okay, don't
that-
worry
That
about me.
Tony's in there as your lawyer.
I see him down here. He just got in here. Let me talk to him, actually. I'm hiding his radio. No,
We're all waiting on him, guys.
Yeah, just one moment, officer.
I told him even after all the good cooperation and the good talk, and then him calling his lawyers after you guys talked to him, he's realistically only looking about 10 to 15 months from us. Okay.
All right.
Tony, is that you?
Attorney Tony,
Y'all
boss,
calm him
undefeated.
down. Go ahead. Go in there, calm him
Tony, they
down.
got me locked up in here like a dog.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Hold on. All right, let's see. Let's break this one down. Of course, we got Johnny Dang here. Tomas, what do they got?
They got me, they're not feeding me nothing.
What do they got, though? Like, what evidence do they have on you?
I got absolutely nothing, Tony. Absolutely fucking nothing.
They got actually nothing, or they got something you're not telling me?
Tony, there was a gun on me. Tony, there was a gun on me, but I already worked it out with Mr. Valentine. I talked to Mr. Valentine.
What did Mr. Valentine say?
Well, he said I'm gonna have to take the gun away and that I deserve this and that it is what it is. You know, Mr. Valentine's a very stern man on the law. You know what I mean? It is what it is, Tony. I'm fucked.
Is he in here? Is Mr.
All right,
Valentine
Tony,
here?
Tony, I'm fucking with you. Tony, I'm fucking with you, Tony. I was just saying that because I was too loud, so I was just being stupid. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Listen, Tony, I told to Mr. Valentine, everything's good, everything's all right. I told him he's gonna slip me something under the table, a little bit of this. I just gotta do my 15 months. You know what I mean? That's it.
Is there a way I can get you out of here without that, you think?
I don't know. Try and talk to this guy.
Where
Say,
is
listen,
he?
I'm gonna
Where
do
is he?
community
I
service. I'm
never
gonna do
talked
extra
to him.
community service or something. I don't know. Ask him. See if I can get out of
Where's
these.
he at?
Tony, you get me out of these 15 months. You're the best lawyer I've ever seen in my life. You're the best fucking lawyer I've ever seen.
Okay, and we
Fucking
talk.
lawyer. The
What's
best.
what's his name?
The
Mr.
best.
Valentine?
Mr. Officer Valentine. Talk to Officer Valentine. See what he can do.
I'm locked in here. I'm locked in.
I'm calling him. Hold up.
Who the fuck is this guy, Tony?
This is
Gentlemen, I got your.
This is attorney Johnny Dang. He's been very helpful in facilitating this whole thing. They were not going to let me in. Thankfully, he's passed the bar, and we used his pass for both of us. Thankfully for Mr. Johnny Dang.
But,
You fucking greasy-headed motherfucker.
what's the problem? They got me locked up in here like a dog.
Officer, I need to speak to Mr. Valentine, if that's all right.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
him.
Valentine.
You're looking
Oh,
at.
Mr. Valentine. Listen, pleasure to meet you. My name is Mr.
What
Attorney
the-
Tony.
What's going on, Mr. Tony?
Listen, Mr. Valentine, is there a way we can speak privately about my client, Mr. Tomas here?
Yeah, do you mind? We'll just walk back in this room.
Yeah, no problem. Let's not lock it, though. I don't really like
Yeah,
locks.
no, you're okay. Come on in.
So, officer, speak to me. Obviously, I was able to speak to my client. I guess from your perspective, what's going on here?
Well, you know, they were involved in a robbery / kidnapping. Sure. So the robbery / kidnapping, fleeing, eluding, you know, it's not, you know, typical, but there's a firearm charge in there.
I see.
He's a good guy, but
So,
well, you start pointing guns at people's heads.
well, my
you don't
issue
look like
here,
such a good guy, no.
my issue here, and I guess from what my client told me, is that one of your officers, he wasn't sure which one, obviously, he was getting hit and very dazed, planted that weapon on him.
Oh, really?
So, I'm not sure what's going on. Obviously,
I know that there is.
my client's an
photographs.
esteemed, well, he's an esteemed member of the community, right? So someone plants that weapon on him, and he's obviously in shock. He's getting hit. He's dazed. Maybe he did point the weapon a few times, but I think that's a pretty natural, I guess, defense mechanism when you're being dazed and hit. And I guess, you know, someone plants a weapon on you. I guess he just held it maybe for a little bit. But what my client
Johnny,
is,
you want them all in the same room?
my client here, I mean, he's an esteemed member of the community. He donates to charity. He gives back to the homeless. I mean, this is a
Alright,
this is a
Carbone, come
pillar
this way.
of the community where everybody has a good thing to
Stop,
say
stay
about
with
it.
us. He's with us.
Stay over here in the.
So my issue
Just Stay in
here,
the corner right quick, Carbone.
my
Go ahead, Tony.
so it's, no, sir, please don't apologize. This is of
Johnny,
cour's a very
it's
hectic
your
situation.
I'm in there just having fun.
Understandable, you know.
It's
You're
just
taking it very smooth, though. You're very calm.
no,
you're
of course.
collected.
He is
Listen, there's no need to make this more
He is
hectic and
on-
stressful than it's
No,
been
the other
already.
one's not
But I
on
will
there.
tell you what's making it a bit more stressful is your officers are talking in my ear, sir.
I understand. I understand. They're in my ear as well with it, so.
Yeah, I understand, sir. So I guess where I'm at here is, I think we're looking at this the wrong way because my client's saying one of your officers planted this weapon on him. And knowing my client for as long as I've known him and what a pillar of the community he is, giving back and serving food, it's just hard for me to believe this guy, the guy in front of me, Mr. T, was walking around waving a weapon, kidnapped. It just doesn't make sense. There's got to be something more to it, sir.
Come on.
That doesn't normally don't sound like him.
So
Come on, you
I
know
guess
it-
that's my
Mr.
issue here.
Valentine, you know
and
that's not
and
me.
the
I'm
problem
thinking
is,
maybe one of these guys put him up to it then, huh?
well,
Come on.
Well, the issue here is the only thing I can speak about right now is that weapon. And I know for a fact my client did not show up with that weapon. Something happened where we're still obviously talking. I wanted to talk about the weapon first and then sort of talk about what he was doing there because I am a little confused as to why he was there. But I will say that weapon charge, sir, it wasn't him. I know for a fact either he found it on the ground or maybe, I don't want to call your officers rats because that would be unlike my character. Perhaps they misplaced their weapon, or maybe one of them did plant it. There's no way to know for sure. The only thing I know for sure, that weapon was not his, Mr. Valentine.
Absolutely not.
All right, I hear you on that. Possession is 9/10 of the law, though. I do believe it was on you, but maybe against someone planted it on you. And I got
Maybe
a
these
dirty
other
cop out
things I
here.
can do. Maybe, you know, Mr. Valentine, maybe I could do extra community service down by the restaurant. Okay, give more pizza to the officers. You know what I mean? More double the pizza.
And
double
the
pizza
homeless,
for
of
2
course.
weeks.
Of course, it's a big initiative
Of course
for
it's the
Tomas.
homeless,
Of
You
course,
know
that's
what I
very
mean?
important.
Come on. I mean, if you need if you ever need pizza for the officers, if for a party or something, we'll take care of you. You know what I mean? Like we're the best. We're the best of the best. That's what I'm talking
All
about.
right, listen. We can
Man, that was
scratch the
me.
weapon
Sorry.
charge.
Don't tell me. We're big.
That sounds that sounds
That
impressive,
phenomenal.
Mr.
That
Valentine.
sounds phenomenal. That sounds phenomenal.
Now let's get to why you were there, sir.
So he started to
Why the
tell me,
fuck
and
were you there?
yeah, so he started to tell me, and I guess I'll expand. He told me there was this guy named Vaughn. This guy Vaughn also had a weapon. He was wearing an Amiri backpack.
Where the fuck are you guys?
My 3 friends, or clients I should call them, were at a gas station. Next thing you know, Vaughn pulls up with I believe they said he was calling it a Glock, and he kept talking about his Amiri backpack.
No way. Are you alive?
And of course, they got in the car because they didn't want to argue with the guy. He wants to go rob a bank. And then, weirdly, this guy, I mean, this guy's a smart cat, I can't lie. He pretended to be a hostage, or what my clients are saying. This guy, he's so smart. He had the gun in his pocket the whole time. And I doubt you guys even searched him because obviously the whole time you thought he was a hostage. Meanwhile, he spearheaded this whole operation. Said he had 3 girlfriends, real player type guy.
God, he inside jobbed us.
That's the problem.
The hostage was actually the thief.
Exactly. And you can understand
the
how
were
it
actually
was.
the hostages.
Exactly. And I can't even blame you guys because I will tip my hat to it. That's good work. I mean, that
Valentine,
is
what
a
do you
well thought
say?
out plan. I mean, these 3
do you
guys,
say?
you already know. These guys are well esteemed
I mean,
pillars
that's
of the community.
mastermind. That's, it's next level.
I mean, Mr. Valentine, come on. What do you say? Come on.
I mean, come on, look at my client.
sorry.
He wears jeans and a black hoodie, very casual, upstanding citizen. Whereas the real perpetrator, I mean, he lets you know that he gets up to some work, right? He's rocking a Miri, Gucci, the whole 9 yards.
We have none. Like to do anything now?
Mr. Carbone too, because you know Mr. Carbone, he works for
Oh,
me. Mr.
all of these
Carbone,
guys. I mean, they were
You know
hoodwinked.
what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They were hoodwinked.
Oh, man, I can't.
Mr.
would
Carbone,
never
come
do
here,
nothing
Mr.
like
Carbone,
this.
come here.
I just give all my
Come here,
dirties to
Mr.
Bob.
Carbone, come here.
He's got to be just sulking right now.
What's wrong with him?
Z.
I never wanted to be back in this room. He told me last time he was in.
He's
this room.
upset, boss. He's
We need to
upset.
listen, officer. You need to tell these
Yeah, what
officers to
happened,
look
Z?
for Mr. Vaughn.
Why is he upset?
Why, Mr. Vaughn? What happened? What happened
Well,
with
no,
him?
well, no, Vaughn's not here. You guys need to
Why
find
you
Vaughn, the
mad?
perpetrator.
Come on.
Mr.
We gotta
Vaughn
talk.
got
Getting
a
out of here.
mastermind behind it.
Of course, listen, I wasn't there, but from what I've told me, my client has never lied to me that I found out, and it makes sense because this just does not
I'm
sound like
starting
my
to get
group of
agita in
guys.
this fucking room. I'm starting to panic, Mr. Officer Valentine. I'm starting to get all
panic.
dizzy. You know what I mean? I'm starting to
Not
get dizzy. I'm getting fatigued.
Mr. Valentine, what if we even went the extra mile? and did our best to locate Mr. Vaughn for you, just to let you guys know where this absolute criminal